Okay, let's get this Fallout 4 live stream started by booting Fallout 4. There it goes. First of all, before the free creation club crap is this week, the reason this is late this week is not because of a TF2 video overrunning. I actually cancelled that early. You know, I did that. That was only about 25 minutes long. So, the reason I'm late is once the end of that TF2 video, I felt a very sudden urge that I needed to go to the toilet, and turns out I did for quite a while. So there's that. Actually, I don't even have to say what's free because it's up there in the Fallout 4 update section. So I don't even have to say it this week. But I'm going to anyway. The graphic t-shirt pack is free. I'm surprised, but pleasantly. It's one of the ones that it's a nice enough little thing, but it's not really worth the money. Cause it is, you know, it's not worth the like 250 Bethesda fun bucks that it requires. You know, and that's the problem with a lot of the Creation Club content, is it's not bad stuff, it's just ridiculously overpriced. So there's that, and then other news this week. Fallout 76, I believe, releases this week. There is no way in hell that Bethesda, of all people, has fixed the beta. If that's there's no way that it could fix it that fast. I mean, it took them years to fix basic game-breaking bugs in Skyrim and Fallout 4. It ain't gonna happen. Where does Edward live now? At least I think I have. Have I? Have I done Cabot House? I'm gonna assume not. Where did I see evidence I hadn't done Cabot House? Anyway, Edward tends to linger at Bunker Hill, which I can never remember how to find. It's actually on this side. So go around the irradiated pit that used to be the Institute. That killed in one shot. There is a pleasing smoothness to Fallout 4 compared to New Vegas. Not being in the perpetual darkness of dead money helps as well, but you know, there is a pleasing smoothness to Fallout 4. I don't think you can hide, do you? That's exactly what grenades are for. They are there to stop cover spam. That's what they are for. No one's afraid of strong. Oh dear. Where is this little raider? Oh, there he is. Oh dear. Come here, little raider. Oh, another dead little raid. One little raider dead, little raiders. Oh, fuck it, I'm not bothering with the rest of them. That base is just an annoyance to clear out. Because of the weird shape of it and the fact it's actually two separate bases makes it kind of... Oh, they actually want to die, do they? Oh dear. I don't even feel like wasting ammo on that one. You know, he didn't want to attack me, I might as well respond in kind. Back through the raider base. Past Green Tech. Try and find Bunker Hill, see if I have actually done Cabot House or not. I don't think I have. But I can't be sure. I haven't found any evidence that I've started or not started it. So, apparently Bunker Hill is on this side of the river, so I'll just keep going and I'll get there eventually, because Fallout 4 is bloody tiny. You know, I don't think it's just the fact that Fallout 4 is pretty tiny, I think it's the speed at which you move as well doesn't help matters. You move very... What the f... Unusual thing to find. Very unusual. Not what you expect to find. I'm guessing they're remnants of the main quest that didn't clear up. I'm guessing anyway. Like there's random synths that keep respawning. I think it's just the remnants of the main quest doesn't clear up. No, I have not claimed Bunker Hill. Yes.
Edward, got a minute?
You'll find I'm very persistent.
Yes, I haven't. I'm surprised.
You've got my attention.
I'm always looking for people who, from what I hear,
I live for danger.
I like your... By the way, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. Come down to Cabot.
Hell of a view.
Yeah, where's Boss Woman? Where is she? Oh. Unusual spot for her, but okay.
Listen, Bunker Hill doesn't want... You have some seriously powerful friends, and the next time you...
Now, I actually do have a little settlement set up here. I just need to clean out some garbage. Bunker Hill is possibly one of the... It's one of the few settlement sites where I say you can't... I can honestly say you... No matter how good you are, there just isn't enough space to actually build anything. It's like there's this little bit, there's this little bit. Oh great, like 500 vertibirds have spawned. Ah, there we go, there's those Sims that never despawn. So, miscellaneous, we haven't done this for a while. Scroll, 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 scroll. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Come on, keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Settings, transfer settlements. There. There we go. Import a settlement. It should be near, somewhere near the bottom, I think. There it is. Kavora Bunker, that's it. Now, what this really does it just puts some defences on Bunker Hill and builds a little personal house down here. It's not much of a settlement. It just builds a nice little house down here. Builds a few generators. Not that this generator will get much power, but that's beside the point. It just adds some more food and water to actually make the settlement function as a player settlement. You know, it's just there to make it function as a player settlement when I was going into Skyrim mode for a moment. There is barely enough space in Bunker Hill to build anything. Wait, there's something in Cabot House? Oh yeah, there's a magazine, isn't there? Derp derp. I found it before, so I should know it was there. Look it. Wrong button. There. For some reason I was thinking it was Control, which is actually the crouch command.
Go away.
I'm here to talk to...
Oh, it's you.
You'd think that you got the intercom that knows when someone's there, but you don't have the intercom that tells you who. You don't have like a little peephole to tell you who it is. Really?
Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
Just run.
La 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 la. Gotta steal.
New gallows here.
One moment.
I don't know if I'm being seen or not.
You'll be right with it.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I need to adjust the mix.
I can't tell if I'm being followed or whether it's an enemy outside.
I'm Jack Cabot.
Fuck it.
Excellent.
Yeah, just make that take.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you, Edward. Tiresome. But I always like to know personally everyone. Please, have a seat. Edward, the good bourbon, eh?
You know, it
Please.
bugs me when mods put in houses that are as clean as this. This has been actively looked after.
Before we get down to business, I have a question I'd like to
You know, this is actively clean.
The question is,
Well, any sort
do
of
you believe
mod added one wouldn't be.
life in the universe?
It would have been.
The universe is a big place.
Wonderful. But I'm not talking about flying saucers.
Actually, they're yellow.
I'm talking ancient powers that modern...
That's really interesting.
Interesting's a word for it.
I'm glad to hear you say that. My approach is to so much as my father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia. The structures and artifacts where I've spent my life.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes.
See, this building's been here pre-war and looked after pre-war. No matter how good a player is at cleaning, no mod added location should, you know, like mod player home should ever be this clean.
Congratulations.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good.
Because unless it's completely scratch-built post-war, there is no way it would be this clean.
Package that went
Because there's already guaranteed 100 years worth of filth.
question.
For starters,
It's a metal case holding. You don't need to worry about what it is. You should start at Parsons. We think the
Oh yes, it was Parsons, that's what told me I hadn't done it.
the guards heard gunfire in the. Check in with Maria. You all set?
right? Yep.
Good luck.
I don't think I have access to the house yet because he hasn't given me the key. No, I don't have the key yet. Someone always knocks over that stand. Yes, they haven't given me the key yet, so I can't loot that magazine. To the insane asylum. If this was Skyrim, I'd be tempted to fast travel, but it's Fallout 4, so there's no temptation whatsoever, because there's no point. Because Fallout 4 is fucking tiny.
Painting a huge sign on the front
Noise doing in a rundown city like this.
Oh, the raiders have respawned. Wrong weapon. I thought I had the other... How did I miss? Parsons is north, so it actually is Bunker Hill way. Oh, Bunker Hill's targeting something. Not very effective. Bunker Hill is a terrible spot as well. It's, you know, it's not really a particularly defensible spot. What the? But that boat launched ages ago. Why is Lookout still here? They must have left him behind. The Brotherhood has murdered these synths. Oh, they're also white and pristine. There's not even point picking up the Institute role. And these are like the highest grade synths, the Eradicators. And they are given a purely basic rifle or pistol. That is why the Institute sucks. And Vanilla, their weapons are actually weaker than laser rifle, shot for shot. You know, identical spec, they are actually weaker. It's kind of sad. Does it take that much damage? Or was it because I hit a car? I think it was because I hit that car. Oh look, I can sprint forever because I've got like massive amounts of AP and sprinting barely drains any of it. Oh! Wow, it's actually caught 3 Deathclaw. Let's see what I caught. Nope, there's 1. Okay, so I've already caught 1. Yeah, I'm surprised these settlers aren't... Oh, there's another. I don't remember catching that one. Well, this is the moment where I either accidentally kill everything, or... Oh, I've caught a lot more Deathclaws here than I thought. There is Deathclaw Central, right. So 2 glowing and a savage. Can't go too wrong with that. Because preparing these things requires like very specific bait. They're Deathclaws. I could just bait it. I could bait it with any meat. I don't think I would need to replace the copper every single fucking time. You know, it's one of those things where it's just dumb. Oh. You need assigning to shit. Go take the dangerously exposed storefront. I wish you could just press an assign all button without having to resort to that terminal. I'm going to put that terminal in because I'm sick of the sight of it. You know, I'm sick of the sight when assign settlers. Oh no, it's power, isn't it? Oh god, I'm stuck on kite. I was wondering, I didn't think. Find jobs for the unemployed. Assign dude. Clothing store. 1. This terminal just makes life so much easier. Assign to weapon store. 1. Defense, and let's see who wants to, if there's any left for farming. No, there's actually 1 settler left. You know, I don't think anyone would ever attack this settlement because of the sheer volume of Deathclaw. And I can't send them anywhere because they're not actually tagged. They're not actually safe to send anywhere, so they kind of have to stay here. There's a very specific reason why that emitter is shielded by this weird structure. There's a very specific reason why that's there. It's to stop that being damaged and keep the Deathclaws friendly, because otherwise they would murder the entire settlement with ease. So let's continue to Cabot House, which Parsons State, which is about that way. Wait, there's other shit up here? Because I'm going right past it. Only because I'm going right past it. Okie dokie. It's in the other building. Must have missed it when I came through here, because everything's open. You knew! Barrels! Yeah, strong complains if you take shit. So, it's in this building, and it is possibly in this bathroom. Oh, shower room. Nope. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
I think it's a reference to hairstyles and also a reference to Metal Gear Solid with the boxers. Because everyone knows that the box is the best disguise ever. See, I haven't even needed to... Oh, these other ones up here, up this end. One in Saugus Ironworks, how the fuck did I miss that? Oh, Revere Beach Station, only because it is outside.
Okay,
It's outside, I have a good inkling where it is. I'm amazed I haven't found it on the stream. I think I know where it actually is. But, like many things on the stream, I'm amazed how much shit I've missed. Whatever it was is dead now. I'm wondering if I should seriously tone down X6's weapon. Stuck on a rock. Boink. Is it the book return? I don't think it's this book return terminal. Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't think it was this terminal, but it's always best to check. But I get the distinct impression it's in this little arcade building, which I'm sure I've been in on a stream. How? I'm sure I've been in this building on a stream. I'm sure of it. Ugh, failing. Ugh, I'm failing this. There we go.
got it.
Of course, Strong dislike that. Strong dislikes anything that uses intelligence or skill. and it isn't just brainless, oh, I'm strong, I smash shit. Saugus Ironworks. Oh, Dunwich fucking borers. Now, Dunwich borers specifically says. Now, I'm just checking the Bobblehead. Well, I missed the magazine, I might as well have missed the Bobblehead as well. Now, the Bobblehead in Dunwich borers is fucking obvious. Like, it's one of the most obvious ones. And yet, somehow, I missed it. Then again, I missed the magazine as well. I've apparently missed everything. There's Saugus Ironworks. You know, I've somehow managed to miss absolutely bloody everything, so... The thing is, when I'm playing on my own, I read the terminals. When I'm playing on stream, I don't. And the Bobblehead in Dunwich is right next to one of the terminals. You can't miss it. But the last terminal, you can't miss it. Now, of course, if you don't go to the terminals, you can easily miss it. Oh, stop running. Oh. I forgot they keep raising this bloody bridge. Now, I wonder if those codes don't mean it. I don't think they mean anything, those codes. I don't, you know... Because sometimes they've actually hidden, like, certain things in plain sight. And sometimes they don't. Whee! Saugus Ironworks. Wait, no one's respawned. Again, I've been these places already. It's kind of sad. Now, where is this? Okay, it's in this building and it is... My app is too fucking small to see it. Okay, it's in the other side. It's probably piss obvious, like they always are. Strong not like this place, strong too thick. Oh no, it's apparently not in this area, it's up here apparently. Although I think this is actually, I don't know if this is actually the same cell. What the f... Really?
Thank you.
Really? I missed the Bobblehead as well?
There we go.
There's a Bobblehead and a magazine. And I missed both of them. Oh my god. How brain dead am I? Can someone who's watching my streams, maybe, possibly, the one person who actually watches these things, tell me what I was doing when I was actually in Saugus Ironworks the first time, because how I completely missed those Bobbleheads, like, and magazine. This is two proverbial birds with one proverbial stone. Let's see. So, oh god, the local map's bad. Don't know which borers I know. I missed both of them. So, don't know which borers. I can't remember where the magazine is. I can remember where the Bobblehead is. So, Don't know which bore. Only because we're up here. Why are we getting combat music? There's actually nothing around here.
Something. I know something.
Gone up. Oh well. Boing. See, Fallout 4 is so fucking tiny. That's my problem with Fallout 4, is just how fucking tiny. Unusual. Most of the signs have a generic, like, male silhouette, and yet that one was actually a generic female silhouette. How unusual. And I don't think I've got any mods that change them. The only thing I have that does that sort of stuff is the like the Bobblehead one. Yeah, they're both marked. Again, nothing's respawned. This is one I think Dunwich Borers is one of those locations that doesn't respawn unless you've got like a crappy fetch quest telling you to go, like a crappy Minutemen quest telling you to come here. Because I've seen it respawn on console, so it's either something the unofficial patch fix says, or it's something that the... Yeah, how did I miss this? Seriously, how did I miss that? Did I jump a little? Oh no, no, you go back up, don't you? Derp derp. Because I've seen this place respawn on PS4. I've seen it. But I don't think it only respawns if it's forced to. I don't think it respawns on its own. Like, see, how can I miss this? I clearly never went near that terminal. Because that's the case of how the fuck did I miss that? Yeah, there's quite a few cases of that. Like, how the fuck did I miss this? The only reason I realised I hadn't done Cabot House was because I happened to be looking for the bloody magazine or Bobblehead in there. Yeah, it kind of loses its spooky when there's no ghouls around, doesn't it? There we go. Another location cleared. Another 2 map markers taken off my map. Okay, is there anything else up near Parsons apart from Parsons itself? Skylanes are... Really? I haven't done Cruff Manor, or whatever it's called. Yeah, I'll swing that way when I go back up. I think I have to go that sort of way anyway, if I remember correctly. Because the creamery's up there. I mean, it's not like it's a particularly big space. I do find it strange that Fallout 3, which was on the PS3, Xbox 360 era, it was sort of mid that era, and it manages to somehow have a much bigger world. Yes, the world's not as dense. Fallout 4's world is incredibly dense, to the point where you pretty much, apart from that south, where I just get the feeling they just auto-genned it and left it because they never actually got around to it. But apart from the south, everywhere in apart from like the swampy south, everywhere in Fallout 4 has something that's hand-placed. And the auto-gen isn't as boring as it was in the other ones. The problem is, it's so small, and the speed at which you can move across it is ridiculous. You think, oh, I mean, in Fallout 3, I think there is actually a place on your map, especially vanilla, where you can't see any map markers. Fallout 4, there is no such place.
This place is off limits. You'd best...
Edward Deegan sent me.
Oh, here. So this package. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the.
Thanks for your help.
Sure. Hey,
Sure.
it's like they're scout.
Of course, Kite dislike that. She dislikes everything. Oh yeah, it turns out I just remembered there is another quest I have to do. Ooh, and it's Valentine's companion quest. But that will come when it comes. I can't force that. Well, I can, but I can't force that legit. I can force it with console, but I don't particularly want to. Yeah, it's not like I want to particularly get rid of Curie. Curie was just getting on my wick. Ironic, and strangely enough, Kite gets on my father's wick really badly. Like, really annoys him. It's quite funny. And yet he didn't mind. He isn't minding Curie. And yet I find Curie is like the most annoying one by far. Where are you, Raider? I'm being a little more selective, my booty. Now is it return to Cabot? Yep. So, oh good, it's marked. I've explained this many times, but the reason for why it feels so small is that it is very, very dense, very small. You move you can move very fast, and you can straight line it pretty much anywhere. There's very little that makes you... In Skyrim, or even Fallout New Vegas, hell, even Fallout 3, there is big cliffs that you can't go over, like with ease. You have to actually... You actually have to go round them. I mean, granted, if you've got a horse, you can climb anything, but that's beside the point. But Fallout 4, you can just run anywhere. Oh look, it's a small cliff. I'm over it. It's... You know, what little obstacles there is, there's always like 5 foot to the side of them and you can go around them. It's just nothing that actually stops you from going a certain way. It's just one of those... It's one of the flaws, I think, with Fallout 4, is it is a very small world with a very easy to navigate world as well. I mean, this is the most you ever get in the way of cliffs, and you can just pretty easily just like go like 5 foot to the right and you're around it. Yes. Oh yeah, this is like the other side of the map, isn't it? And it's not like it's that far. You know, stick God mode on and sprint from one end of corner of Skyrim, so say... I'm just trying to think. Solitude to Riften, say. And that'll take you longer than going corner to corner of Fallout 4, so Nakano House to the bottom of the crater, like to Virgil's Outpost, for example. It will take you a lot longer in Skyrim. This is with God mode on, so you can be basically sprinting 24/7. And it will take you longer in Skyrim because the world is larger, you are slower, and you won't be able to just completely just walk in a perfectly straight line.
Let's do this. OP machine guns, I forgot. Derp. So I don't pay enough attention. No, because yeah, I just resaw that on my stream, and that was 3/4 health to 0 in like one, bam, bam, bam. I forgot how because it's a very powerful, let's just get this straight, it's a very powerful weapon to begin with. A very powerful weapon to begin with.
Yes, I saved after the creamery. Because I opened a pit boy. I can't be bothered to run across the empty waste of nothing. But high-end enemies get a damage buff, which is pretty significant. I think it's like 150% damage buff. Apply that to the already incredibly powerful, I'm doing the hyphenation fingers, handmade rifle. You get an incredibly powerful weapon. And because that damage buff, I believe, only applies to player. You know, it's one of those cases where it's one of those cases where it's just a rather stupid amount of damage just gets done. You know, you don't notice on most weapons, but when it comes to an automatic handmade rifle, basically the Raider rifle, when it comes to an automatic one of those, you die like instantly because of how stupidly powerful it is. You know, it's one of those things where you just die instantly because of how powerful it is, and feels very, very cheap when you do get killed by it. This magazine. Where is this magazine? It must be in the cockpit. Get out of the bloody way! Ugh. Yeah, but you can see that those gunners, also armed with, you know, high grade gunners, also armed with very powerful weapons. This is in the left side. Get out of the way. In the bathroom next to the light source, as always.
Yes.
That one. And that's the spot where you're supposed to enter, I think. It's actually quite difficult to get that one. You have to do it fancier than normal. Oh look, a little cliff that stops movement. I'll just go 5 foot to the right and I can go round it. Actually, thinking about it, let's just have a look. I have 907 health. That machine gun took me down from 3/4, so let's say, being incredibly generous, let's say 600 health, just being generous. It's 2/3 rather than 3/4, and that took me from pretty much 0 to full. You know, pretty much full to 0. In like 3 shots, so it must have been doing like 200 damage a shot, which is just ridiculous. And that's the level of how broken NPC damage can get. Then you add. Imagine giving them a Gauss rifle. Dead instantly. Wow, I can't believe I haven't been in this bloody hospital. I mean, there really is no purpose to, but... Oh, great, that's a synth, not the super mutant. The super mutant blew himself up anyway. Great. Claim the booty from in here. I can't believe I haven't been here yet. I can't say that's actually where I fought a Bobblehead. I can't help but think that's not where I thought a magazine would be in here. just to make sure there's nothing left. And yeah, there really is like so little purpose to this place. You know, the existence of the NPC damage buff is there to make it so like ones with weaker weapons like pipe rifles remain dangerous, even though they really shouldn't. Oh, I'm not even bothering. It's not even worth clearing. There really is nothing in there. I think there's a syringe and that's about it. This is one of those buildings that has the magazine and is a Radiant Quest location, and that's it. Quite a few places are like that, actually. See, this super mutant doesn't have that retarded damage buff, so it doesn't strip my health down in one volley. I might have to remove that from the pack, because their weapons are already ludicrously powerful. They don't need the ridiculously strong damage buff on them. Oh great, there's one in here. How did I miss? I'm sure I've been in here.
Someone's coming.
Oh no, it's only a legendary synth. Oh, crit to the face instead. Is someone present? No. See, these don't have the retarded damage buff either, and these are the shittiest weapons of pretty much anyone. See, why does the pack get this retarded damage buff, but these guys don't? I mean, let's just have a look. Yes, that only does 30 per shot, and that's with me fully buff. But with a pack's level of damage buff, that would be doing like, oh, about 90 damage a shot. I shouldn't be able to just stand there and take it, for example. Oh, fuck it. Oh yeah, punching them is really, really weak. Like, really, really weak. Best turret ever.
Sweet.
You know, it's just like... The enemy balance in Fallout 4 is really bad. That's another thing that puts me on Fallout 76's. What should be threatening is laughably useless vanilla. Like a Deathclaw is pretty laughable vanilla. And yet, something like this random fucking raider is more powerful than anything else in the entire world. Taking more hits and doing much more damage. Yep. Why the hell did you have a shotgun? How bad is your default weapon? Oh, your shock baton synth. I was wondering, how bad does your default weapon have to be for the short-barreled shotgun to be better? Seriously, little short. Synths are kind of crappy. Oh no, not the synths. Oh no, not the turret. That's so dangerous. Why would you stimpack after like the one like being punched once? Bad AI there. See, you've got an assault rifle. You're one of the top raters. You're one of the bosses, and yet, oh look, that doesn't take all my health off in one hit. And that's a pretty powerful one. You know, that's a muzzled advance. That's actually quite a powerful. So that's a very powerful weapon. But because this guy doesn't have that retarded damage buff on him, he's not that dangerous. Now, where's this magazine? So I don't think I actually can't have been in here.
Never seen this kind of metro station before.
And we're loot raiders shit. And that's another place completely irrelevant, never going back to. And I think this is a problem with Fallout 4's quest design is there's way too many Radiants. Way too many of them. And that in turn results in very few locations actually being used for proper quests. You know, most of them are just places for Radiant shit quests to send you to. Now, Skyrim, a lot of locations aren't used for major quests either. But they typically have, you know, it's the same thing, but the thing with Skyrim is there isn't like 15 Radiant quests all telling you to go to the same locations. And that's a key difference, is that Skyrim doesn't send you to the same chances are in Skyrim there's so many other locations that it won't send you to the same place twice. For a Radiant quest. I mean, that and the Radiant quests don't tend to send you to dungeons, actually. I love how the ferals start the combat music. There's clearly no enemy restriction like there is in Skyrim. Skyrim, it's based on the enemy's level. If the enemy's level's too low, you're not gonna hurt. No, I swore I got this one. Ah, there's two. Yes, I thought. Didn't I do MacCready's quest? I'm sure I've done MacCready's quest. Just checking that, because I'm convinced I have done it. Yeah, bring cure to Daisy and Good Neighbour. Fuck it. I've done this quest already. Oh, it's exit only. Wait a second. Exit only. You can't console force elevators as far as I know. Where's the way down? Way behind. No, I don't want to be going up, I want to be going down! Why does it have to be like the one location that I never know how to find? Because of course it's this location, of course it does. And the way down is this way, so it has to be through here. The only way around is round. And I don't want to go up, I want to go down. Oh wait, it's like peculiar elevator up here. So I thought I got the magazine in here. I didn't realise there was a second one in the MacCready only zone. Dead end. Move your fat ass strong. Dead end again. Which cell is on the way down? You buried out of the cell, come on. Where are you? Oh, it'll be the one to light on, won't it, derp? Oh, that's respawned. Oh, I forgot to pick it up, one of the two. If this is in that final observation chamber. How did I miss this? Seriously? How did I miss this?
What you doing there?
What? How did I miss that? Sorry, I just felt an inexplicable urge to do that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Another location completely cleared and never going back to.
We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some point.
Let's see. Useless local map. It's not even that local map really is terrible in Fallout 4. It's too small and doesn't have enough range. How pointless. I really am at the point where I'm at like the most useless perks. Ugh.
Suppose you just beat us to it.
Oh dear, not the vault. Of course I missed the one in the vault. So I swear I got one in this vault. We haven't been in this... No, I've definitely been in this vault on a stream. I'm sure of it. How did I miss it? I'm sure I got the bobblehead in the magazine in the gunner captain's quarters. I'm sure about that, unless that was a different vault. That sounds like the kite vault, I don't know.
Movement detected. Curious. You must be terminated. Huh? This movement critically damaged. It's impossible.
You know, maybe I didn't do this vault. Maybe I didn't bother. I'm sure I did, though. No, I haven't actually bothered doing Vault 75, clearly. Yeah, clearly didn't bother. Maybe I decided against it until the main story was done. I might have decided against it because it is more interesting when you've done the main story. Because it's either the Brotherhood or the Institute, depending on which one you've destroyed.
Hello. Attacking enemy.
Who's next?
Perception.
I love how they always pick up even a crappiest gun is better than a melee. That's always amusing. Like, why would you ever be a melee person? Oh, you want to... Oh, I can't blitz it, but... I fell and tripped.
Nope, it doesn't want to let me jump on the railing.
Up this one's head.
Oh, I can't blitz that because it doesn't. Because it's only if you can actually make it there. Ugh.
Hostile sensor detected.
Ugh, there's no point in bothering. It's the opposite room I want to be in. Oh, treadmills. Now, how does I... There's a staircase. Oh, I remember now. Derp, derp, derp. This one wasn't so much of a secret vault as it was a dead-end toilet, but now I'm remembering the key card is up there. Yeah, I mean, you can play this training simulation if you want to, but I don't particularly care for it. There we go.
Who?
You golem when you take it up two enemies with like one punch. Oh, fuck it. Sometimes you just have to bats it. Who's there? Why did you sound so whiny? Well, there we go. If you miss, how you can miss that one, I don't know. I don't even know if it is possible to miss that one. And that's the quickest I've ever made it across that room. Turns out it's just a straight line. It really is just a straight line. I can't believe it, but it is just a straight line. NPCs do not know how to use the Ripper. Like, they really don't know how to use Rippers. Blah blah blah, we were creating this Uber soldier. Well, that was easy. Oh, it's a staff barracks.
What?
Whee! Oh, you want to do the stupid punching, do you? See, melee in Fallout... Oh, that's another thing that Fallout 76 will have going against it. Just how fucking crippled melee is vanilla. I mean, I have had quite a few... I have tweaks to stop the melee being, like, awful, and that's only. Because vanilla, they block, like, everything vanilla. And what I've noticed is, whatever tweak I made to stop them blocking also stopped them doing that fucking little hop to the side. Because whenever I'm shooting on console, I've always noticed that they like do a little... They do like this in combat. They just do like a little skip to the side whenever you're shooting them, and it's really fucking annoying. Like, really really annoying. You've lined up a perfect shot, but no, they magically, secretly ninja dodge out the way. It's one of the really, really dumb things that they have. And it just makes it irritating. You've lined up the perfect headshot, and the target dodges to the side for no explainable reason. They just jump to the side and off they go. You know, you missed that shot because they decided you aren't having that. Where's the elevator? There, the marker is so not connected. You know, that's something that's really annoying about vanilla Fallout 4 that I didn't even remember existed because clearly my tweaks just stop them blocking every single fucking hit in melee. Because vanilla, you try and melee someone, they will always stagger you. Always. It's like I think it's like 95% chance that they'll completely stagger you. You swing and they'll always interrupt it with either a block or an attack. No matter what you do, they're always faster. And it immediately became like a tedious parrying match. Basically, you had to just wait for your chance to actually be able to land the hit, and it was just infuriating. Oh no, there's not. Oh, I didn't explore the admin area. Ugh. I'm not going back into that fucking vault. I'm just looking up. I'm not going back into that. I'm not going back into that fucking vault. Which one's the quest? Yes, accept cookies. Quests, Vault 75. DN143. Was it 143? There. Because I didn't technically explore the area because I didn't actually do that one weird trigger. Okay, on the way back to... Where's that got a star? So they find issue 8 straight down. And that takes me back towards Cabot House as well. Run! Settler, run! They're actually sprinting, it's very unusual. Stuck on a rock, boing. Oh no! Super mutants! Whack that doggy in the butt. Oh no. It's a fence. It's a fence. That's an offense to my... That's an offensive to my nature. I love how the crappy chain link fences though provide more of a blockade than anything else. When in reality a crappy chain link fence like that, especially when it's rusted out, a good kick would probably go straight through it, and if not, anything remotely sharp could go through it, like a pair of bolt cutters. My engineer tool could quite easily deal with that. But no, we aren't allowed to cut through the chain link fence. You know, it really is like the only thing that can slow you down. And even then, just there's always a gap, like not too far away. It's the big. I think that's one of my biggest problems with Fallout 4 is just how tiny the world is and how easy it is to navigate. Yes, it's very densely packed and it looks very nice, but OP pack. Okay, just as a point of reference, I have a full 1000 health. Oh, this one hasn't got the retarded damage buff. Oh, these are only scabbers, that's why. It's not like the max. So, it seems to only be the max level one that's like a retardedly powerful damage buff on it. This one isn't a... I probably didn't bother going through here until the Valentine quest. You know... Yeah, I haven't been in here. That'll be why. Oh, he's the corpse. Oh no, don't be attacked, doggy.
Asshole, just give up.
Oh no, only novice locks. So much for being so. Why would a police station have a not just military grade, but like serious military grade hardware? Like, why would the police officers have something as destructive as a Fat Man? You know, it just strikes me as a very strange thing to have.
Sweet.
You know, that's the equivalent to like a police officer having an artillery cannon. Over the door.
Nice. Excellent.
It's someone driving.
You know, it's just a strange thing. I'm losing the will for this. You know.
I'm fluent in uncooperative old machines. Want me to give that terminal a look? You're in for called shooting straight, rookie.
Talk about being selective. Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck it. Sometimes you just gotta run in and bash them. Oh, there's another one, is there? Yeah, well, now they're all dead. We've got our magazine, we've got our winter holotape. We'll never have to go back there ever again. Back to Cabot House. At least I think that's... Unless there's another magazine that's not really a diversion. Tychon... bob that way. It's not really a diversion, is it? Considering Bunker Hill's like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10 seconds away. It's... Oh, the question is, which building is it? Straight ahead of me. Oh no. Please don't be Old North... No, it can't be Old North Church. Must be... Must be one of these random buildings around here. Wait, I got a feeling I know which one it might be.
They're here somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the last of them.
Just a inkling they might have been down there, but no. Apparently one of these little buildings. And the local map has no fucking range whatsoever. There, it's up into the... Ah, there it is. I would never have known this place existed. It's not on any map, it's...
Hey, you, got...
Hell yeah.
That explains it, it's Le Coiffe. I've never found that before, ever.
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you.
Sure.
See my personnel. Guy...
Yeah, you've got the brain of an old cop in you. We haven't figured that out already.
I'm just...
You think?
Yeah, nice of you to... Don't get me wrong. Nick was... I always... But it's... I know everything that... And I can't...
Yeah.
All I...
You've already built a...
Yeah, self-pitying.
Thanks.
More alive than most synths. You know, if you're smart enough to self-pity, you're smart enough to be considered intelligent.
Pretty handy with a bobby pin.
Can't tell if this was storage or trash.
You know, it doesn't surprise me in the slightest that the cleaning place has a barrel of nuclear waste. It doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Yes.
A lot of cleaning chemicals are incredibly nasty.
Oh, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Sure.
Okay, what's the case?
Well, this one's straight. Once upon a time in the heard a lot, so he sealed himself.
An evil king in a sub shop. Does a meatball...
Yeah, from what I've heard, the pastrami golem is the one you really have to...
And they, of course,
being a wise ass.
it's Valentine. A lot of his options end up in being a wise ass.
Arrogant, so he could come out of that. Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No crime.
Whoa, Nick.
Oh, I'm saying. Eddie Winter went and turned himself, and I'm convinced
Sure.
I'm gonna find him.
All right, Nick.
Good. Now, back in the day, we find all of those. I've been putting.
Yeah.
Probably worth.
Oh, got half of them already, at least. Why someone stick an espresso tin in a washing machine, I don't know. In fact, I don't think the washing machines ever have anything... You'd think the washing machines would be like a source of pre-war clothes, in particular, possibly dirty, or even maybe clean, because they're a sealed unit. You wouldn't think that they were a place for an espresso tin. You know, I don't think... It's not like they loose changed in someone's pocket. That, like a couple of bottle caps, maybe. Maybe even a bit of ammo. But a fucking espresso tin in a laundry machine? Seems a bit much. Oh dear.
Oh, someone should make use of it.
The sentry bot's dead, but the bloody Mr. Handy is still alive. That's just funny. Sentry bots are a lot less threatening than they look. They're kind of... They're a case of another thing that dies really, really fucking easily.
Don't have the key.
Let's go check it out. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
I'd be happy to send someone to look for her, man.
Excuse me.
Mother.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
Some raiders set up camp.
What?
Sure. There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. Here's your pay for Now, as far as... Oh, hell.
How dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister? If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogene.
I'm not Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that's her business.
Oh dear, I've got to wait for him to waddle up to these lot.
I insist you send someone to find Imogene.
We need the key.
Been over this, Mother.
Yes. I don't.
Can I claim this every time I come in?
Wanted us to know.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her.
You know, it's just a complete coinkydink that Edward, their loyal or servant, basically I believe their butler almost. It's kind of ironic that he happened to survive. What a coincidence that he happened to become a ghoul.
Jack's sister. You probably... She's,
yeah.
No problem.
The trouble usually is, I don't know where she's been. Somebody there must know something.
I'm off to find the loony.
Just check out the fucking way. Notice it's a trend that it's a strong and kite that constantly get in the way. X6, not in the way. Despite the fact that she's fucking huge. And Nick Valentine also not in the way. The stupid as a brick super mutant. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's an insult to bricks. I think the bricks have more intelligence than the super mutants do. Maybe if you stuck 10 super mutants, maybe if you took like 100 super mutants together, you might just get enough of brain cells to have one brain cell. You know, the words fragments of a brain. The OP machine guns again! The broad has shown up. Another level. Research patrols come out, save me. Yay! Oh, that local map is so fucking useless. Where is she? Well, I need that. So, that way. I don't know where she is. You can go to Good Neighbour and waste a load of time, or you can just go straight to where she is. Oh, that's Cabot House. Burp. What's that one over there? Attack on the Rogue! Should probably go clear that place out. That's one of the few... I'd say that's one of the few magazines you can legitimately miss. But that's one... I think that's the only magazine you can legitimately miss. Because you have to do quite a lot of the Railroads quests. I'm not sure if you even have to be... what's the word? You have to be enemies of the Brotherhood to get to that point in the Railroad quest that you can actually do it. Didn't I kill you?
We're always glad to see you. Step right this way.
The last guy who gave me this sales pitch ended up dead.
Then I'll just let you...
Execution style. The fact that there's two identical con men says something.
I love how that's all steel, except the technical document, which is fine.
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Too much light.
That's right. I'm here to...
What makes you think?
What, did you ask to be...
No, of course not. I could have left whenever I chose. He actually thought he could force me to...
Your boyfriend's dead. Let's go.
Thomas? He wasn't my... Besides...
Slut.
Blocked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long.
Slut. The word slut springs to mind. La la la, let's go loot Ticonderoga, remember about it. I might even have to force entry because it's the one location you can only get into it if you're road. I'm pretty sure it requires you to be enemies of the Brotherhood to get into it. Making it the one magazine you can't actually get if... Well, I came by here and didn't even note... Oh no, they actually are letting me in it. Maybe that was just a bug. Because a lot of the times the elevator locks. Maybe the unofficial patch fixed it. Because I distinctly remember this place being locked and you couldn't get in it. Oh my god! He didn't even have a weapon. How fucking useless can you be? Okay. Oh, it's Haraz. No. I guess the Institute never assaulted this place while Haraz was here. Oh my god, these guys are useless. Like, this is the railroad.
Nice.
I love how... Wait.
Hey, H2.
From what I've been told, it's probably safer if I don't say anything.
I love how he's in here and still alive and non-hostile. I think I know what breaks it. You can't go in if you either Institute. I don't know. I'm sure I couldn't get in here at one point, and I had to unlock the elevator. Must have been. Maybe your official patch fix it. Maybe an official patch fix it. I can't believe an official patch will fix it, but you can't be 100% sure. I mean, Bethesda might have fixed something minor. Unlikely, though. Oh, sounds like my time just ran out. Oh well, I'll go back into saving Cabot House. Well. I probably would have got Cabot House. I think I got to go to Parsons, but so I might as well set him going. Because he does take his sweet time. So, grab a magazine if I can. If not, I'm kicking the door in.
Hi.
Edward, switch to single side.
Oh, goodness.
Can you hear me? Not now.
Let's go check it out.
Edward, it's over to the Hartley.
Yes, now I can actually go in.
Copy.
How's this? Seems like an awful advanced setup for a
That's
civilian.
stunning.
Bingo.
Yes. I love how the magazines are always semi-appropriate to where you are. Better living through chems.
Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that...
Boing. Wait, was that Z-Wave come back? Oh no, it hasn't respawned this time. I can loot his science equipment. Oh.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get him.
Oh, I missed.
Hello? Edward?
What's funny is I'm not much better in real life.
If they free him,
don't worry, I'll handle it.
Yeah.
I always knew it would end this way. I never
Tasteless. Oh, come on.
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. It's strange.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Good. I'll
Sure.
Hold on. Weren't you off looking for Imogene?
Yeah, she's fine.
Yes, I found.
Oh, good.
At least there's one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid. Caps is what you... Before we go, I need you to understand...
I love how he gives me 201.
You need to...
Got it.
Good. Make sure you... I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
And he's waddling off. Come on, waddle off. Come on.
Hey.
Come on. We need to find out what's happening at Parsons.
Come on, go waddling. Once you're outside the door, I can save up and go. My time has run out. No, your snack cakes.
Tidy joint.
Go on. Oh god, he does take his sweet time. Okay, there we go. Now we can save up. Anyway, that is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past live streams. Good. Bye. Oh, come on, autosave. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Ugh. I have more luck prompting a stubborn dog to move. Oof. There we go, that's the end. Oh dear, something slowed him down some. Well, anyway, that's the end of the stream. Good day. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,